Yeah, next one. The maximum and minimum of a quadratic expression. How to find maximum and minimum of a quadratic expression? Here quadratic expression f of x is denoted as ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic expression. It is in the form of y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. Quadratic expression always represents a parabola. Here we have two types of parabolae. One is a downward parabola, other one is a upward parabola. When this parabola is positive, here this parabola is positive if and only if a is positive. The downward parabola, if a is positive, we get this type of parabola. And if a is negative, then we get the upward parabola. Okay, I'll explain everything later. First you have to know the basic concept first, then explanation later. If a is positive, we get a downward parabola, and if a is negative, we get upward parabola. And if you consider x-axis and y-axis, if this is x-axis and let this be y-axis, then this function means this curve having a minimum value at this point. This is nothing but x is equal to minus b by 2a. Okay, this is x value minus b by 2a, this curve having minimum value. And what is the minimum value of the expression? The minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the minimum value of this curve. Okay, these are all the values greater than this value. This is the minimum value. The minimum value is this one. Therefore, we can say that if a is a positive, then ax square plus bx plus c has minimum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a, x is equal to minus b by 2a, and minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. The minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is the minimum value. This is the point at which it has minimum value. When if a is positive. For example, x square minus 5x plus 6, if you draw the curve, we get this type of curve. Understood? If a is a negative, if coefficient of x square is negative, x square plus 7x plus 2, for example, if this type of curve drawn, we get a upward parabola. In this case, if you draw x-axis and y-axis, this is x-axis, this is y-axis. At this point, means if you draw a perpendicular line here to the x-axis, here x is equal to minus b by 2a, the function has a maximum value, and this value is again 4ac minus b square by 4a. This is the value of this curve. Biggest value of this curve is 4ac minus b square by 4a exists at x is equal to minus b by 2a. So from this we can say that if a is negative, then ax square plus bx plus c has maximum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a, x is equal to minus b by 2a, and maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a, 4ac minus b square by 4a. See this carefully. The formula is same in both cases. 4ac minus b square by 4a, here also 4ac minus b square by 4a. X is equal to minus b by 2a, here also x is equal to minus b by 2a. But this exists if a is negative, maximum exists. If a is positive, minimum exists. Okay, first write these two. Next I will explain everything. Okay, once again listen. The quadratic expression always represents a parabola, and if coefficient of x square is positive, it is having minimum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a, and minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. That's enough. Similarly, if a is a negative, we get a upward parabola. It is having maximum value at x is equal to minus b by 2a. The maximum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Okay, actually the curves, drawing curves are not important, but for understanding purpose, I want to explain these things. Listen. I want to consider x square minus 5x plus 6 curve. Then what we get? I want to consider x corresponding value of f of x. Okay, then what about the graph? What about the graph? If you put x is equal to 0, the value is 6. If you put x is equal to 1, 1 minus 5 minus 4, this is 2. If you put x is equal to 0, if x is equal to 0, the value is 6, here this is 6. Okay, if x is equal to 1, this is 1, the value is 2, 1, 2, let it be 2. If you put x is equal to 2, okay, 4 minus 10 plus 6, 0. So x is equal to 2, it is 0. This is the point. The first point is this, second point is this, third point is this. This is 0. Put x is equal to 3, 3 square, 9 minus 15 plus 6 is equal to 0. So at x is equal to 3 is also, the value is 0. This is 0. Put x is equal to 4, this is 16 minus 20 plus 6, 2. So put x is equal to 4, if this is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, the value is 2 again. Put x is equal to 5, the value is 6. 25 minus 25 plus 6 is 6, this is 6. If x is equal to 6, extension, this is 6. Join all this, we get this type of curve. If coefficient of x square is 1, which is positive, we get a downward parabola. Okay? And if coefficient of x square is negative, draw, you can check, we get an upward parabola. And one important point, actually is a very difficult, lengthy topic in intermediate also. If curve cuts the x-axis at 2 points, it is having 2 real roots. If curve intersect x-axis at 2 different points, then it is having 2 real roots. Even this curve also, at 2 points it is having 2 real roots. For example, if this is x-axis, this is y-axis, curve is like this, parabola is like this. If we touch the x-axis at only one point, touch, then we say that roots are equal. And if this curve is totally above the x-axis or below the x-axis, like this. This is a quadratic expression, but it does not intersect x-axis, means it is having no real roots. This is the concept of graphs. Similarly, upward curve or downward curve. For example, if curve is like this, if this is x-axis, if the curve is like this, totally below, okay, it is having no real roots. Okay, so totally we get 3 curves downwards and 3 curves upward. If this is a curve having real roots, for example, there is one more curve like this. If we touch only this one, this is having 2 equal roots. For example, if curve is totally like this, it is having no real roots. Similarly, upward curves. So, how to get this curve? No. This is a curve, coefficient of x square is positive, downward curve, coefficient of x square is negative, upward curve. Next. Then what about the maximum and minimum of these curves? Maximum and minimum of these curves. Listen. It can be explained in 2 ways. For example, if the function is f of x is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c, this is the function, this is the curve. I want to write this as a into x square. If the basics are not interested, just by heart those 2 formulae, that's enough. Okay, if basics are very interested and if you want basics, just listen. A into x square plus b by ax plus c by a. This can be written as a into x square plus 2 times b by 2a x plus b square by 4a square minus b square by 4a square plus c by a. I want to add and subtract the same thing. Here the first 3 terms is in the form of a into x plus b by 2a whole square. Okay, plus if you simplify this is nothing but 4ac minus b square by 4a square. Then multiplied by a into x plus b by 2a whole square plus a is multiplied by this, we get 4ac minus b square by 4a. See this carefully. This is one part, this is second part. So for this equation can be written like this. Okay, this is always a constant because it is based on a, b, c are constants, coefficients. Here we have x here. This is x, this is the variable. If you put different values of x, we get the different answers. Okay. Here, if a is positive, what happens? A is positive. What happens? If a is a positive, this is positive. Already this is a perfect square. Always positive. Positive into positive, positive added to a constant. For example, if this constant is 3, 3 is added to this one more value. If x is if you put different values of x, the total values are different and always more than 4ac minus b square by 4a. The value is increasing. And what is the minimum value of this? Minimum of this one, and that means x is minus b by 2a. So if x is minus b by 2a, if you put minus b by 2a here, this value becomes 0 and this becomes minimum. This is the minimum value. This is a positive value added, the value is more. If it is 0, this becomes the minimum value. So we say that when x is equal to minus b by 2a, x is minus b by 2a, this is nothing but 0, so minimum is 3. This is 4ac minus b square by 4a. When a is positive. So if a is positive, this expression having minimum value 4ac minus b square by 4a at x is equal to minus b by 2a. That is the concept. Okay, see the previous one. When a is positive, this expression having minimum value 4ac minus b by b square by 4a at x is equal to minus b by 2a. Understood? Next. If a is a negative, what happens? A is a negative, what happens? This is always positive because it is a square. Positive into negative is a negative. This is a negative value plus constant. If a negative value is added to a constant, the value decreases. And if this is 0, then this is the maximum value. The constant is maximum. If this is 0. When this is 0, this is 0 if and only if x is equal to minus b by 2a. So when x is equal to minus b by 2a, it becomes 0. Then this becomes the maximum. So maximum is nothing but 4ac minus b square by 4a. So if a is a negative, the value decreases and decreases. If it is 0, this is the maximum value. So see the previous one. When a is a negative, we get upward parabola. It is having maximum value 4ac minus b square by 4a at x is equal to minus b by 2. If we put x is equal to minus b by 2a, this part becomes 0 and this becomes a maximum value. So this is one type of explanation of this thing. I want to give one more explanation. Based on the differentiation. If you are mathematics students, then it's very easy to understand. If there is a function ax square plus bx plus c, in intermediate actually we have maximum and minimum concept. First we have to find f dash x is nothing but 2ax plus b equate to 0. We get x is equal to minus b by 2a. First derivative equated to 0, we get the point at which it has maxima or minimum. So at x is equal to minus b by 2a, it is having either maximum value or minimum value. How to check whether it is having maxima or minima? Based on second derivative, f double dash x. If this is differentiated again, we get 2a. So based on a, it is having maxima or minima. In the topic, if second derivative is negative, the function having maximum value, means if a is a negative, it is having maximum value. If second derivative is positive, means a is a positive, it is having minimum value. So therefore, if a is a negative, it is having maximum value, a is positive, it is having minimum value. Then what about the positive or minimum value of the expression? Here substitute this x value in the original function. Then what do we get? A into, in the place of x write b square by 4a square. A into b square by 4a square plus b into minus b by 2a plus c. If you substitute this, we get either maximum or minimum. Simplify this, 1a gets cancelled, LCM is 4a, we get b square. Okay, this is 2 times minus 2b square. Denominator is 1 into 4a into c, 4ac. So we get 4ac minus b square by 4a. Differentiate, equate it to 0, we get point at which it has maxima or minima. Substitute that point in the original equation, gives maximum value or minimum value. To check whether it is maxima or minima, find the second derivative. Second derivative positive, it is having minimum value. Second derivative negative, it is having maximum value. Okay, so this is about this one. I want to give a simple example also. For example, x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0 is given function. Here coefficient of x square is 1, so it is having positive means minimum value. Find f dash x. 2x minus 5 is equal to 0 means x is equal to 2.5. So at x is equal to 2.5 it is having maxima or minima. Already I have discussed in the graph also. If a graph were drawn in the previous case, we get this type of graph. This is 2, this is 3, this is 2.5. So minimum value exists at 2.5. Okay. So x is equal to minus 2.5, it is having minimum value. Next, what is f double dash x? 2, which is a positive number. Positive means second derivative positive means exist minimum value. So this is 5 by 2. Substitute 5 by 2 in the original equation, we get a minimum value. Nothing but 5 by 2 whole square minus 5 into 5 by 2 plus 6. Okay. If we simplify this, the LCM is 4. 25 minus 50 plus 24 minus 1 by 4. So this value is minus 1 by 4. The minimum value is minus 1 by 4. Okay, exist at 2.5. And I want to apply the formula also. Formula. What is the formula? X is equal to minus b by 2a minus b 5 by 2a, 2 into 1. Nothing but 5 by 2. Yes. And maxima or minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. Substitute 4 into a, 1 into c. C is minus 5 minus b square is 25 by 4a. 4 into a is 1. 4 into a into c is 6 here plus 6. This is 24 minus 25 by 4, nothing but minus 1 by 4. So just use the formula to get the answer, or use the derivative method, differentiation method. So this is about the maximum and minimum of a quadratic expression. Okay. If this is a is positive, minimum value exists at x is equal to minus 2 by b by 2a, and minimum value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. And if a is a negative, minimum exists at x is equal to minus b by 2a. This is called the point at which it has maxima or minima. And value is 4ac minus b square by 4a. So this is about the maximum and minimum. Next concept in quadratic equations. Transformation of quadratic equations. Next concept is transformation of quadratic equation. Okay. So how to transform the equation? I want to give some rules related to this one. Before going to write the rules, I want to give one basic explanation. Example. Here consider an equation x square minus 5x plus 6 is equal to 0. Already you know 2, 3 are the roots of this equation. Just I have written basic equation, known equation for all. If this is a quadratic equation, already you know this is alpha, this is beta. 2 roots are known. If each root is increased by 2, then what is the new equation? If each root of this equation, generally f of x, is increased by 2, what is the new equation? If roots are known, the problem is very easy. If roots are 2, 3, first finding the roots, 2, 3. Each root is increased by 2, 4, 5 are the roots. If 4, 5 are the roots, the new equation is x square minus x into sum of the roots plus product of the roots is equal to 0. This is the new equation. If each root of this equation is increased by 2, we get that equation. And without knowing the roots, how to get this answer? if each root is increased by 2, then if x is replaced by x minus 2 gives the answer. In the place of x, you have to write x minus 2. So in this original equation, I want to put x minus 2. X minus 2 whole square minus 5 into x minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 0. X square plus 4 minus 4x minus 5x plus 10 plus 6 is equal to 0. X square, sum of these two is minus 9x. 4 plus 10, 14 plus 6, 20. 20 is equal to 0. This is same as this one. So if each root is increased by 2, the new equation is f of my x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, understood? If there is a function, there is a quadratic equation f of x is equal to 0. If each root is increased by 2, just x is replaced by x minus 2 gives the new equation. Like that, there are different transformations. I want to write each and every transformation. Okay, listen carefully, please. If alpha comma beta are roots of a quadratic equation, f of x is equal to 0, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Generally we write like this. If alpha, beta are the roots of a quadratic equation f of x is equal to 0, then the equation whose roots are number 1 alpha plus k comma beta plus k implies, that means each root is increased by k. What is the new equation? The formula is f of x minus k is equal to 0. This is the new equation, transformed equation. Second one, alpha minus k comma beta minus k. If each root is decreased by k, what is the new equation? F of x plus k is equal to 0. Third one, if each root is multiplied by k, here k not equal to 0 please. If each root is multiplied by k, then the new equation is f of x by k is equal to 0. Fourth one, if each root is divided by k, alpha by k comma beta by k, here also k not equal to 0. Then the new equation is f of kx is equal to 0. Just x is replaced by kx. Fifth one, if the roots are squares of the original ones, alpha beta are the roots, here alpha square comma beta square are the roots. The equation is f of root x is equal to 0. X is replaced by root x. Okay, not only substitution of root x, convert into polynomial equation after that please. Next, if roots are reciprocals of the original roots, alpha beta are the original roots of the given equation, then what is the equation whose roots are 1 by alpha comma 1 by beta? Just f of 1 by x is equal to 0. X is replaced by 1 by x. Point number 7. If minus alpha comma minus beta are the roots, okay, if minus alpha comma minus beta are the roots, then what is the new equation? The equation is f of minus x is equal to 0. So these are different transformation of equations. I want to give a simple question based on this. If there is an equation like this, f of x is equal to x square plus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. We don't know the roots. If each root is a square of the original root, for example, if alpha comma beta are the roots for this, then what is the equation whose roots are alpha square comma beta square? Then according to this condition, x is replaced by root x. So you get root x whole square plus 2 into root x plus 3 is equal to 0. X plus 2 root x plus 3 is equal to 0. But this is not the answer, because this is not a quadratic equation. If you transform, then the new equation is also must be a quadratic equation. Here this can be written as x plus 3 is equal to minus 2 root x, squaring on both sides x square plus 9 plus 6x is equal to 4x. Transfer to the left side, x square plus 2x plus 9 is equal to 0. This is the transformed equation. If alpha beta are the roots of this equation, then alpha square comma beta square are the roots of this equation. This is only one example. Like this we can write any example, already given the example here. One more example I want to give. If alpha comma beta are the roots of this equation, if each root is decreased by 1, what is the new equation? Alpha minus 1, beta minus 1 are the roots of new equation. What is the equation? Just x is replaced by x plus 1, x plus 1 whole square, 2 into x plus 1 plus 3 is equal to 0. X square plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 0. X square, this is 4x. 3 plus 2, 5 plus 1 plus 6 is equal to 0. This is the new equation. If roots of this equation are alpha comma beta, for this equation the roots are alpha minus 1 comma beta minus 1. If each root is decreased by 1, the new equation is f of x plus 1 is equal to 0. So based on these conditions, we can transform the equations. Understood? So this is about the total quadratic equation basics related to competitive examinations. Okay, here the nature of roots are most important. Relation between the roots and coefficients are important. Transformation of equations and maxima, minima, everything is important. Okay, read carefully, write the notes of this. Okay, write every point, make it as a note, and then solve the problems related to this one. Okay, thank you very much.